If you are so serious about making money, this is the channel for you.
Hello there and welcome back in this lecture in which we're going to go ahead and build ourselves an expert GPT that specializes in building Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, and so on and so forth. And so right now, first of all, let's go ahead and confirm the publication of this particular GPT that we created previously just so it can be published. All right, your GPT name is restricted for public sharing. Okay. YouTube. Okay, it's because it contains a YouTube. All right. So what I'm going to say, I'm just going to, instead of YouTube, I'm going to say change the name to YT Banner Builder. This time, the name has no copyright issues. I'm going to send a message. And basically, it's going to change the name instead of keeping it as YouTube Channel Builder. Now it's YT Banner Builder, which I believe this time will pass. So if I click on the green button, and basically, we confirm right now, there should be no issue sharing our, all right, your GPT name is restricted. Okay, this is your organization name. Please verify your website builder profile. Verify your website via your builder profile. All right, so I think the problem is that the logo, all right, so I'm going to say change the logo as well. It should not have a hint to YouTube. Because if it has a hint to YouTube, then that means also we're not going to be able to publish it. So I think it's because anyone that sees it, they see the YouTube logo, and that's not good, right? So it seems to be as if we're trying to steal the YouTube logo, but we're not. So basically, these are some of the things that we need to keep in mind in the future when creating our new GPTs. We need to make sure we don't use these particular logos. All right, so this profile picture and so on and so forth, and it was added. So right now, let's try publishing. If it doesn't want to get published, let's just move on, right? So I'm going to click on confirm. And I think that right now, okay, so still, it was not published. So mainly, they're asking me to verify my website. I'm going to verify my website. But I'm just going to, in this lecture, create the next GPT. So I'm going to click on create a GPT. And at the same time, what I want to do, I want to go and open up a new ChatGPT tab in which I'm going to ask it, I would like to create a GPT that specializes in generating Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, and so on and so forth. And I want you to give me the prompts that are required for me to prompt the GPT builder. So here I'm going to say, I am building a YouTube or a Facebook, Instagram, Google, Bing, LinkedIn, etc. Right, so all social media channels, etc. GPT builder or GPT that specializes in the creation of high converting ads based on information provided by the end user. So please write 5 prompts that I could use to create such a GPT in an excellent or in an efficient way, ensuring the GPT is powerful and great. All right, so enter, and let's see right now what ChatGPT has to say, because now GPT-4, of course, you need GPT-4 for you to be able to create GPTs, but GPT-4 browses the web, which means that the responses it gives us are from it browsing the web. So here, as you can see, creating a GPT model, audience understanding, a segment prompt, develop a GPT algorithm that can analyze and interpret provided demographic data, create a prompt for the GPT model that enables, design a prompt that focuses on GPT model on generating ad copy. All right, so here it seems to be that it's giving me the steps. So, okay, so I'm going to use these prompts. I'm going to take the first prompt right here, like this, and let's go back into our GPT builder and start with this. Okay, now, of course, the first things that it starts with is providing us with a name and with a logo, which are good. But we'll just see these particular prompts given by ChatGPT and how great they are. All right, so I'm going to say name it ad wolf or ad. All right, ad wolf. I think ad wolf is a pretty good name for our ad creator. This is just what I thought. And okay, so it's generating the profile picture as well. While it's doing so, I'm going to copy the prompt as well, the first prompt, because it didn't have time to process it. So I'm going to copy it. And while it's generating the profile picture, I'm just going to paste it right here. And then we can continue. So basically, we need to make sure that we add these prompts. All right, so this is, okay. All right, it's a pretty good title. But what I'm going to say is make sure that you at least make it look like a wolf marketer. The wolf needs to look like a marketer. Right? Maybe they can add glasses to the wolf, or maybe something that makes the wolf look like a genie when it comes to the marketing. The first logo that it gave was not too bad. I just didn't quite like it that much. I think we could do much better, but let's wait and see. All right, this is good. So I'm going to say this is good. Now, right, and I'm going to give it the second prompt. In the meantime, I'm going to go to ChatGPT, get the third prompt as well by basically just selecting the third prompt. So let me select the third prompt. Now, the third prompt is create a prompt for the GPT model, enables it to understand and adapt that unique and formats, guidelines, right, so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm just going to copy paste it as is. Now, let's think about how AdWolf should interact with users. Should it have a formal or a casual tone? Also, would you prefer it to be straightforward to the point of more detailed and explanatory in responses? I'm going to say it should have a casual tone, and it should be more detailed and explanatory, right? I don't need to say it entirely. I can just say more detailed, and it will understand. In the meantime, I'm going to copy paste the second prompt while it is going at it. And let's see. All right, so first off, before trying it in the playground, it is asking us to try it in the playground, but I need to feed it with more prompts, right? So conversion-driven content generation prompt. Now, design. All right, so I'm going to say design prompt that focuses on GPT model on adding. Okay, so here, copy. Come back. Okay, AdWolf is now equipped to understand and adapt to various platform-specific ad formats and guidelines. Would you like to try it? Okay, I would not like to try it. I would like to move on to the third prompt. So it seems to be that ChatGPT quite understands the syntax of how GPT works, or GPTs work. So it seems to be thus far that the prompts that I'm copying from ChatGPT directly to the GPT builder seem to be working very efficiently, because every time I post or I paste the prompt in here, it seems that it understands the message. Okay, so here as well, as you can see, it gets it. There's a syntax that I don't understand, but ChatGPT understands, which is good because I'm using ChatGPT. So here it says AdWolf is now tailored to generate ad copy that is not only creative and engaging, but also focused on driving conversions. It's designed to produce compelling calls to action and so on and so forth. Now, I would not like to test it still. I would like to implement the A/B testing capability or capacity. So let's add that as well, so that we can have the option that when we ask it to generate the Facebook ad or Instagram ad or so on and so forth, it can be capable of generating an A/B test, which means more I would say choices for us. Now here it seems to be there is something wrong. Okay, let me try to regenerate. Now this is for the third time, the fourth time. All right, so I decided to refresh the page because, as you can see, it was not working. For the fourth time, I refreshed and it didn't work. So let me just paste the fourth prompt and then move on to the fifth prompt. All right, so now it's updating the GPT. There's one more prompt left, and then we can move on into the next GPT, but not before we test our AdWolf GPT, okay? So here, your request to implement prompt encouragement model will create variations, including so on and so forth, has been successfully updated. Very, very good. And let's paste the final prompt to configure the GPT for a final, I would say, final thing, and then we can right now go ahead and use the GPT. So I'm waiting here until it just says that it was updated, and then we can ask it. So let's say, for example, that maybe we're selling an AI coaching program, or I'm these days I'm selling an AI ad program, ads, creating AI ads for people that are running, especially these kind of social media videos that you see on YouTube, trying to sell courses. They're trying to sell stuff, and I'm using AI to help them create custom trailers on our agency to create custom trailers that they can use to 10x their CTR and conversions. So let's say I want to run an ad uh, to basically reach those influencers. So let's explain this to ChatGPT, or to the GPT that we created. Now, first, let's try to publish it first and see if it's still going to ask me about my website. Because, like I said, my DNS is pointing to Cloudflare. I need to change that. But as far as I can see right now, it was successful, right? So I can just, this is public, so this is good. It didn't ask me about any website. So I'm going to say, I am a digital marketer. I own an agency, and we have a team of 5. And we specialize in social media marketing with AI. Recently, we have launched a new hot service that helps influencers, especially people that have an online course to sell, or a program, and we use AI to create next gen AI ads for them to 10x their 10x their CTR and lower their ad spend considerably on YouTube. I want you to create the Facebook ad copy for this and suggest an A/B test. Like I said, A/B test is none other than suggesting two or variation of the ad. So instead of just creating one copy, I want it to create 2 copies. By the way, here, I don't know, but I need to go back here. So what I'm gonna stop the message or stop the answer, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna say, I will run the ad through Facebook so that it understands that this is a Facebook ad copy, because I didn't specify where or how I'm running the ad.